Unlike most main characters, Yugi Moto lives with his grandfather, and his mom and dad are almost completely missing from the story. They're barely mentioned, and we never really see them play a role in his life. That silence isn't accidental. It actually adds a layer of mystery to Yugi's character. Are they away on work? Did something happen? Or is their absence meant to push Yugi into becoming independent much earlier than most kids his age? A lot of fans believe the writers intentionally left Yugi's parents out to shift the focus onto his emotional journey and his bond with Adam. Instead of relying on parental guidance, Yugi builds his strength through friendships and personal growth. His family becomes the people around him, his friends, and especially his grandfather. That choice makes the story feel more universal, focusing less on background details and more on the themes of trust, courage, and identity. In a way, the mystery of his parents actually strengthens the story rather than leaving it incomplete. Now let's talk about Yugi himself, because his journey is one of the most underrated character arcs in anime. At the beginning, Yugi is shy, quiet, and often overlooked. He gets bullied, struggles to stand up for himself, and doesn't really believe in his own strength. But what makes him special is his heart. He's kind, fair, and deeply values his friends. That emotional core is what sets him apart long before he ever becomes a great duelist. Everything changes when he solves the Millennium Puzzle and awakens Adam. At first, it seems like Adam is the powerful one, the confident duelist who steps in when Yugi can't. But as the story progresses, you start to realize something important. Yugi isn't just relying on Adam, he's learning from him. Every duel, every challenge, every moment of fear pushes Yugi to grow stronger. He slowly transforms from someone who hides behind others into someone who can stand on his own. And the biggest proof of that growth? When Yugi eventually faces Adam himself. That moment isn't just about winning a duel. It's about proving that he's no longer the insecure kid we met at the start. Yugi becomes someone who can carry the legacy forward, not as a copy of Adam, but as his own person. That's what makes his story so powerful. Speaking of Adam, his story is just as deep, if not deeper. Adam begins as a mysterious spirit with no memory of his past, only a strong sense of justice and an unshakable confidence. He's calm under pressure, incredibly strategic, and always willing to protect Yugi and his friends. But beneath that strength is a huge question. Who is he really? Now let's talk about one of the most important people in Yugi's life, his grandfather Solomon Muto. If there's anyone who truly shaped Yugi into who he is, it's him. Solomon isn't just a guardian, he's a mentor, a storyteller, and the one who introduced Yugi to the world of games. Solomon's importance goes beyond just being the grandpa. He represents wisdom, history, and emotional support. While Yugi's parents are absent, Solomon fills that role in a meaningful way. He believes in Yugi from the start, even when Yugi doesn't believe in himself. And in the end, that belief helps Yugi grow into someone strong enough to stand on his own. So, when you really think about it, the mystery of Yugi's parents, the growth of Yugi himself, the legacy of Adam, and the guidance of his grandfather, all connect into one powerful story. One that's not just about dueling, but about identity, friendship, and growing up. So one of the biggest reasons Yugi Moto Uto becomes such a powerful duelist isn't just because of his skills, it's because of his friends. Characters like Joey Wheeler, Taya Gardner, and Tristan Taylor are always there backing him up no matter what. Joey especially shows insane loyalty. He goes from barely knowing how to duel to risking everything just to help Yugi. Taya keeps everyone emotionally strong, always reminding Yugi who he really is, and Tristan adds that extra support that keeps the group together. It's not just friendship, it's a team that refuses to let each other fall, but it goes deeper than just support. Yugi's friends actually keep him grounded. When Yami Yugi takes over, things can get intense fast. He's confident and powerful, but sometimes a bit ruthless. That's where the group comes in. They remind Yugi what really matters, protecting others, playing fair, and staying true to himself. Without them, Yugi could easily lose sight of that.